Cydney Wallace, a black Jewish community activist, never felt obligation to travel to Israel, despite the constant chorus in Chicago synagogue future year in Jerusalem. The 39-year-old man said he had a lot to focus on at home and often spoke about addressing anti-black sentiment in American Jewish society and eliminating white supremacy in the United States. Everything changed when a Palestinian American community organizer from southern Chicago visited Israel, the West Bank, at the invitation of 24 other Black American and Muslim Jewish Christian faith leaders. Cydney Wallace poses for a photo in Chicago on Tuesday, November 28, 2023. The trip, which began on September 26, strengthened Wallace's understanding of the struggles of Palestinians living in the West Bank under Israeli military occupation. But horrifyingly, the attempt was halved due to the unprecedented attacks by Hamas militants on Israel on October 7. In subsequent ardment of Israel's Gaza Strip, shocking acts of destruction and death seen around the world have mobilized activists in United States and elsewhere. Wallace, a growing number of Black Americans see the Palestinian struggle in the West Bank and Gaza reflected in their fight for racial equality, civil rights. But this kinship sometimes strains the alliance between Black and Jewish activists that has been going on for over a century. Some Jewish Americans from Black American groups who denounce U.S. support for Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories, to Black protesters who are demonstrating for the Palestinian right to self-determination. He worries that support could increase threat of antisemitism and weaken Jewish-Black ties. Civil rights movement. File Palestinians walk past an artist who painted a wall of Black American George Floyd, who, after being captured by police officers in Gaza City on Tuesday, June 16, 2020. A growing number of Black Americans see the Palestinian struggle reflected in their own struggles for freedom and civil rights. But this kinship sometimes forces the alliance between Black and Jewish activists, which dates back decades. Bob Kaplan, managing director, the Jewish Community Shared Community Center, said, "We, as a society, are concerned about the lack of understanding what Israel is all about and how deeply October 7 affects us." The New York Council of Affairs. Antisemitism, like all forms of hatred, should be seen as a form of condemnation, he said. Antisemitism is real to American Jewish society, causes same degree of trauma, fear and sadness in American Jewish society as does the trauma, fear, sadness that racism creates in Black community, reasons in Muslim society. But he added, many Jews in the U.S. understand that Black Americans may have an affinity for the Palestinian cause does not contradict their respect for Israel. According to a survey by the Associated Press-NORC Public Relations Research Center earlier this month, Black adults were more likely than white and Hispanic